All right, hello team, hello Jet family. Okay, so a quick one. There is so much, should I say, request. Everybody's shouting. We need the strategy. We need the strategy. So I have a lot of strategy. This is not the only strategy I have. But the truth about strategies is that every strategy has its conditions. Okay, some have five conditions, some have three, some have four, some have six. If you are able to maintain those conditions, all right, allow those conditions to be met before you take your trade, definitely you get the best of such strategy. But if you have a strategy and you did not allow the conditions to be met, the strategy will not deliver. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that this strategy also have its condition. You need to watch this video over and over again to understand it, so that when you apply it, it will work for you. Okay, this strategy has 70% win rate. When I mean 70% win rate, if you take 10 trades, you should be able to win 7 trades out of the 10 at least. If you take 10 trades, allowing conditions to be met, you should be able to win 7 out of those 10 trades if you allow all conditions to be met. Now, no strategy is an holy grail. No pattern of trading is an holy grail. So the same way this one is. So all you just need is just to allow the conditions to be met. Okay, so now let's go swiftly. So now this strategy has only 3 indicators. It has only 3 indicators, as you can see on the chart. So we have the 200 moving average. All right, this black one is 200 moving average. So this one with three lines is called the William alligator, and the third one, which is the oscillator, is the MACD. Okay, so now the MACD on the mobile version of the MT5 is quite different from what we have on TradingView. Okay, but they are all MACD and they work the same way, just for you to understand how they work. Okay, so I'm going to be running through the setup, so that I'm going to remove this and I will put them again. So for you to go to setup, you need to let me lock this, okay, so that I won't erroneously take trade. Anyway, this is on a demo. I'm doing this on a demo account. Okay, so you see this Naira sign. As a Nigerian, you should know what Naira is. Okay, this is where to go into indicator. The Naira sign is indicator. You can see it's showing indicators. So you click on it. Now, these are the indicators on the chart right now. So you can see I told you 3: moving average, alligator, and MACD. Okay, so I want to remove them so that I set it up afresh. Okay, so I delete them. You see how to delete now. You click on the delete button and you check them. Then you can also check all of them with this button. So this button will check everything if you want to remove everything. So you click delete. So I have deleted. Now if you come back to the chart is a plain chart. Okay, the chart is a plain chart. You can actually trade with a plain chart if you understand price action and know what to do. Okay, but that's not what we are here to do. We are here to show us how to set up the strategy. Okay, so first, now we'll go back to the Naira sign, so which is the indicators. So I'm here now. So the first I want to put is the 200 moving average. So you choose moving average. This is moving average. You choose moving average. Now this is the period. Now when you enter your own may not be 200 as you are seeing it here. So all you need to do is to change it from the whatever it is and make sure you type 200. Okay. Then shift is 0. The method is exponential. All right, we have other methods like the linear weighted, smoothed, and simple, but what we are using is exponential. Okay, then you apply to close. Apply to close. Then the color, you can choose any color of your choice, but I prefer black. At least is the only moving average. Let it be conspicuous, so that's why I prefer black. Now this pixel is the thickness. You may prefer maybe a lighter one, maybe 2 or 3 pixels, but by me I want it to be thick. I'm using 4 pixels. So what do you do next? You come up here and you click on save. Okay, so I have saved. If you come back to the chart now, you see only the 200 moving average. This is the 200 moving average here. Okay, so All right, so let's go back. Now you add the second one, which is the Williams alligator. Okay, so when you look down, you come to the very bottom, you see B William. Now all the everything here is Williams indicators. Everything under B Williams. So Williams alligator. Some persons will be on the mobile now. You may be looking for Williams alligator and you will not see it, but it's under B Williams. So this is Williams alligator. So just call it alligator. You put it. Now you leave it as default. Okay, now you leave it as default. Okay, and you don't need to touch anything. All right, and you just come and click save. Okay, if you are not sure if your own has been altered or anything, you see this, you can just click set to default. So you can click set to default. Okay, when you click set to default, it will become the default settings. So you come here and you click save. So I have saved. Okay, now the final one is MACD. All right, I come back here. Okay, okay, so let me just show you now that we now have the two the Williams alligator and the 200 moving average. So I'm going to add the last one now. Okay, main charts, but this time around you look for MACD, MACD. So this is the MACD and its default setting. The only thing you may need to change is the color, because the color is not as it is here now, because you have, I think, this blue, this my blue now, you have it as gray. Okay, you have it as gray, but I changed my own to blue so that I will see it very well. So you may change yours to whichever color you believe you want to see very well, or you want to leave it as gray. Why not? Okay, and I also make sure my pixel is 3, so that at least the histogram will be the lines will be thick a bit. Okay, so these are the 3. So I click save. All right, so now we have the indicators ready. Okay, so okay, now another thing you need to learn is, you can press hold like this. All right, and you see this line so that you can move it down. You shift it down. Okay, let it be at the base like this. Okay, so that you have enough space for the chart itself. Okay, so now we now have the strategy ready. So we want to now look at the strategies. Now, please, you may need to write down. Now, what are the conditions for this strategy? Now, the first condition for this strategy is that, number 1, price must be above the alligator for a buy, and at the same time, price must be above the 200 moving average. That's for a buy. Then for a sell, price must be below the alligator and below the 200 moving average for a sell. Okay, so if you have ascertained that, so let's look at this. Okay, so this is 2 minutes, 5 minutes. Let's see what happened with, let's see 1 minute. Okay, so this is 1 minute. Okay, so here price is below the alligator, and for now it's just dancing around the 200. So let's even change, let's go to 40. So let's go to 5 minutes. Let's see what 5 minutes is doing. So okay, so here the condition is not met. Now let me tell you about the second condition, the third condition. So now the first is price must be below the alligator. Price must be below 200. Then for the MACD, now price must be the MACD, this histogram must be below the 0 line for a sell. All right, and the signal line, the MACD signal line must cross below the 0 level. Okay, so now let's see where we'll get the condition met for this one. Okay, so now for this guy, this is where we got the conditions met. So this guy has been coming and becoming, but this is the first time price closed below. This is the first time. This is the first time price closed below This first time, this candle, this is the first time price closed below the 200 moving average, okay, and at the same time below the alligator. So you look down and you see that price is below the zero line, all right, and the signal line, the MACD signal line, is also below the zero. So this is a good sell, all right, this is a good sell. What do? You can enter this trade from here. So even if you miss this entry and you come back and price is still, market is still here, you can enter from here, okay. So this, imagine this trade now from this place. Can you see what happened? What happened to the get here? So now that's number one. How do you now set your take profit and your stop loss? So now that you have entered this trade from here, now your stop loss is the immediate high, okay, the previous high. So your stop loss in this case can be here. This line now, this is your stop loss. Then how do you get your take profit? Your take profit, you look back in history. Okay, let me move this guy to this point so that, let this guy come here so that I know where I'm looking at. You look back in history, all right, and you come to the, so this now is the previous low, okay. This one, this is the first, so this one is the first low. They call it external liquidity. I was taught this one by my friend and brother Owomero recently, okay. So you look at the external, the immediate external liquidity. So this become your first TP. Like this one now can be your first TP, your first target. You still want to look further down, depend on the setup. You can now come down. So your next target after that one can be this one. This will become your next target somewhere around here. You want to go further down, this become your next target. So you look back now, but for this trade, the very one that you know that is very sure, you are sure that this market must hit here, is this one. Is this one. Some person will not bother with staying long in the market. You just take this one and you are out of the market, all right, okay. So that's how to set your TP and your take profit, okay. So now I'm going to look for, okay, so this trade is setting up on 5 minutes. So let's see what has happened on 1 minute. Don't be surprised, 1 minute may be ready for us to go. Okay, so 1 minute is actually ready. Now 1 minute has met the condition. So see what happened. This was where 1 minute met the condition. So if we had come earlier, we would have entered earlier than this, but it's still not late. So we are going to enter this trade. It's just that our TP, our stop loss now may not be larger. So I have entered this trade. Remember, this is a demo account, okay. So now your stop loss is this. Assume that this is where we enter this trade. This is where we enter, okay. We enter here when the condition is met, right? So we enter here. So you look, this ordinarily is your immediate low, okay, but you can bring your stop loss to this level. So let's put our stop loss here. Let's put our stop loss here, XL. So this is our stop loss, XL. Now this XL, this $12 now, if we had entered earlier from where the journey started, this would have been like around $6, okay. But because we did not enter, our stop loss is now greater. So now from what I saw on this trade, we are actually getting a good reversal from the bottom. Because if you look at the 5 minutes, all right, 5 minutes already gave us what we call a change of character, okay. 5 minutes already gave us what we call a change of character. So we can actually come to 5 minutes to take our okay, I did not set the XL, so let me go back to 1 minute. Okay, so XL, okay, I said we should put it here. It was around $12, okay. Okay, so let me take it. I have set my XL, so I want to go to 5 minutes for TP. So now I come here, I say this is take profits. So take profit is $22. All right, you set. I have put my take profit and my stop loss on this trade, okay. So you've done what you need to do. Allow this trade to play out, okay. Allow this trade to play out. So I just gave you an example Okay, for I gave an example with old history for a buy, for a sell, and I gave you an example for a buy on this 1 minute. The 1 minute met the condition, and I don't know if I may flash this at the end of the day, but the video is becoming too long already. Okay, so let me just look for another one, or let me look for another one to show you, so that you have a better understanding. Let me go to say flip 3. Okay, so let's look for a trade on flip 3. Let's look for a trade on flip 3. This is 15 minutes. Okay, so imagine that you caught this trade here. Now price is below the moving average and below the alligators. Look at this candle that engulfed the previous green, okay, and closed here. So if you jam this trade here and you enter, look at the oscillator is below zero level, and you jam it and you begin to run this trade, you ride it. Now there's what we call trailing. Okay, apart from the fact that you set target, which is your TP, you can also have like 2 or 3 positions. After taking the first 2 positions, maybe your third position, you now use it to trail, because you don't know how far the market will go. But if you are trailing, it gives you room, all right, to maximize the movement of that particular setup that you have taken. Okay, so this video is very long now, and I believe I've been able to show us. Okay, but let's see if we can see a trade. Okay, so on this guy, let me see what 5 minutes is doing. 5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes has given a leg to go up. Okay, somehow it has given a leg to go up, but it's far from the strategy. Now another thing is this. Okay, if you are trading price action, all right, with this trade I have seen like this now, all right, what I just need to do to wait for is for price to close above this guy, above this level. If price closes above this level, I can enter this trade for a buy, or probably I wait for a small pullback before I enter. So I already know that this trade has given a leg to go up. Okay, so but let's see 1 minute, if 1 minute has met the condition. So 1 minute is yet to meet the condition, but it will meet the condition shortly. But we are not waiting for the one to meet condition shortly. Let's look for the one that will give us the condition immediately. Okay. So see, this guy actually gave us the condition immediately. So you can see what is happening here. This was where you got the distance. So this guy met the target. You are above the 200 moving average. You are above the MACD. MACD is above 100. Price is above the alligator. So you can take this trade. So you take this trade, bam. The trade, you have taken the trade. Okay, now if you want your stop loss to be very aggressive, okay, your stop loss to be very aggressive, your stop loss can be here. All right, but this one is too small. Okay, you may not really maximize the journey if you have any pullback. So for this type, because don't be surprised, it may not come back here, but for this type I would want to get a very safe XL, so I can decide to use this place as a safe XL. Okay, so now you come, and on these 5 minutes your first TP ordinarily would be here. This TP is sure. When I mean sure, very sure. So let me take another position. Okay, so now I can now go back to maybe like 15 minutes. Can you see that even 15 minutes we are meeting the strategy? Now see 15 minutes now. It's coming up already. The histogram is above 0. All right, so now you want to come and say, okay, so let's get a TP for this guy. So this becomes a TP for this one. Okay, XL, you maintain the same XL. Okay, so you enter and modify. Okay, so there's a third one. That third one will not be able to highlight because they are very close. Okay, so you want to look for a third TP now. Your third TP, TP3, or you can leave that one as trailing. All right, when the other two hit stop, hit take profit, all you need to do is just you move XL to break even on that one, and you begin to trail it. So let's look at our trade so far. So our first trade is not it's not doing well yet, but let's go back and see it. Let's go back and see it. So, okay, so we enter this trade on 1 minute. Let's see. Okay, all right, but don't be surprised, this trade will do well. Okay, so you don't need to be moved by any movement. You have put your take profit, you have put your stop loss. All you just need to do is wait, let it happen. Okay, so now let me now show you something I did with this strategy on this account. So this is a demo account, I told you. So today now nothing has happened. Now on today's on Sunday that I shared this strategy, and I told us that today is 4th of February 2025, 4th February 2025. So on the 2nd, which was on Sunday, I shared this strategy extensively. I talk about it over and over again in a live session. And at the end of the day, I promised to take trades with the strategy. I'm going to take 10 trades. And like I said, that it is out of 10, you will get at least 7, 7 that will win. Okay, so I actually did that on that Sunday night, which was more like yesterday on the 3rd, early hours. And by yesterday, before the whole of yesterday was over, the trade has closed. So let's come to custom period. Okay, now today is 4th, but I'm going to use yesterday, which is 3rd. So I've clicked on 3rd. Okay, so these were the trades that were taken. All right, now if you observe, you see this side that has green, red line. Now this to show you that this trade either hit stop loss or hit take profit, or they hit trailing stop. There's what we call, by the time you move your stop loss into profit, it becomes a trailing stop. All right, okay, so now it was 9 trades. So out of the 9 trades, I took a vol 60, vol 40, vol 99, flip 5, gain 400, pin 400, gain 600, pin 600, pin 800, gain 800, 2 positions. Okay, now FS vol 40 was 3 positions. So now look at what happened. Now vol 60 hit TP, vol 40 hit TP. Now vol 99, because the target was very high, so I started trailing it. I moved stop loss into profit, so the stop loss was in profit. So there are 2 positions. Now the first position did $99. The second position did $70. Okay, $70. Now they both close at trailing stop. Now pin 400 also closed at trailing stop. All right, so it closed in profit. Okay, so gain 1,200 hit TP. So now at the end of the day, 6 out of the 9 trade hit take profits. Now the only one that hit stop loss was gain 400, pin 800. Okay, only 2 hit stop loss. Okay, no, yes, 3 hit stop loss. Pin 800, $3. I mean $8. All right, then pin 600, $3. Then gain 400, $24. So at the end of the day, with the strategy, it wasn't up to 24 hours. In less than 24 hours, this strategy made $265, all right, on a demo account, using the minimum lot size. Now, each of the lot size used here are the minimum lot size for these assets. Okay, so this is how to tell you how potent this strategy is. This video is already too long, so let me leave it here. I believe this will help you if you pay attention to watching it over and over again and listening to details. God bless you.